Hi everyone, yours truly T Stark right here and welcome to another YouTube video. We are going to talk about the items in Megabonk. Many of you probably don't know really what kind of items you're gonna roll with or what the items are doing. So we're gonna go through a couple of the items what I think is actually extremely important if you want to do a good run or a long run in Megabonk. So alright, welcome back into beloved Megabonk. So we're gonna talk about the items. There's especially one item that we're gonna go into a little bit and talk hard about, because there's some items that are very essential for a long run or survival. It also depends on what characters you're running, so you basically have to know what character you're running. We are gonna bring into Noelle, as you see in the leaderboard. Noelle is the character that is the meta right now, and we're gonna talk about the items that you can connect with Noelle. But before we go into that, if there's anyone out there who wants to know how you unlock an item or how you prep a character, just write in the comments and I will get into that, and we maybe release a video of how you do that item or get that item, and how you prep that character and stuff like that. So just write in the comments what you want to see and we get into that. So alright, Noelle, just go fast into Noelle. As you know, Noelle is gaining 1% size per level. She also increases damage per currently frozen enemies, so it's easy to understand that you need to go with frozen items. But when it comes to items, all the items are basically up in tiers. For you who don't know, you can toggle them on and off of what items you want to, what item you don't want to see when you're doing a run. Some items you can toggle on and off because they are being activated. They are just there. You cannot take them away. There is a way that you can take them away, and it's in the shop you have how many times you can ban. Maximize this, because this is what you will have to need the banish thing for a long run or a longer survival. Because there's some couple of items here that is basically you don't need them, like Regen. You don't need Regen, so that I will banish. You will not need evasion if you don't run with ninja, so you can ban that. You can also ban the burger because this is no use of it, because it's way better to go with lifesteal. You can get the lifesteals from the shrines, so or when you run in the chaos tomb you get like lifesteal. So there's no way, there is no meaning of having this health. HP Regen, there's no meaning of that because it heals you way too less than actually what lifesteal are doing. So HP Regen, just ban that. Burgers ban. I always ban this in the beginning of a run. Some items you want to have, but ban them in the end. For example, luck. Go with luck as hard as you can, as much as you can, because that is gonna increase your level ups and your upgrades of weapons. It's also gonna increase the chances of getting higher tier items when you are having a high luck, when you're opening chests and so on. But in the end, like these two items, the one who's giving you XP and the luck is not gonna give you anything after like the tier 3, like the map 3 or the level 3. So I'm banning these two in the end run. Before the end run, when all those wisps are coming, when I'm just going to be focusing on damage and stuff, I usually ban these two. Evasion is also the thing is for ninja, just ban that. Also, the essential items of the tier 1 item is the key. Why is the key? The key is giving you a 20% chance to open chests for free. When you are running a tier 3 and when you want to run long, I'm saying this again, now listen hard to me. When you're coming into level 3, you want to be in level 3 as long as you can. Why? Is because when you are ending level 3, before you go into the last boss, you're going to have that much damage and possibility to stay alive pretty long in level 3. And why you want to stay in level 3 is that you can open all the chests that are there. There are many chests that you can open. Open all those chests give you an extremely higher chance of getting like a lot of damage and getting like really good items of this legendary, so you can stack them as well. So you want to stay in level 3, so this key is going to be essential for that, because when you are in level 3, the boxes are going to cost like 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. They're gonna be expensive. But if you stack key up to like 7 or 10, you can use those microwaves on the map to stack them. I usually like buy this and stacking up pretty early, as fast as I see a microwave. Because when you're getting a chest for free, you can open the next chest and the next chest and the next chest. And that also brings us over to the blue side of the items, because you have the credit cards there. If you have the credit card with the damage and you have the credit card with the luck, you can boost that a lot in level 3. Because if you have the key and open chest for free, you can just open chest for chest for chest for chest. You hear like this little sound like do-do-do-do, and it boosts you extremely much. Keys are essential. I would say that that's one of the most important item in the first 3 levels to open as many chests as possible. Other than that, there's no point of having the golden shields. If you have Kevin, for you who know, Kevin is basically a hunting, hitting on you and giving you like the stuff that's when all the items that are basically based upon damage you get from Kevin, because Kevin is hitting you all the time. But the golden shield doesn't really give you that much extra gold if you don't stack him. You don't want to stack that. You want to save those stacked for other types of items instead. So I will ban this one. Also, when it comes to the beacon, the charging shrine that we turn into a healing zone, I will also ban that, but I will ban it after level 2. So when you're banning that, then because there's no meaning to have that after level 2. If you pick it in level 1 and level 2, you get extra shrines, so that give you extra possibility to get even more damage on their level 2 and level 3 if you pick it up there. But in level 3, there's no meaning of that, because the next level is the last boss. Basically all the damage items I will go with. Transfusion is really good to bosses. Other than that, is no point of having that. You can also ban that around level 3. The beer, very good, giving you 20% extra boost of damage. Brass knuckles, also extremely good. This demonic blood, and there's another one who's called the demonic. This one, demonic soul. These two are really good. They stacking up your damage and HP, and if you have the beef ring, you want more HP. Beef ring is giving you extra 20% damage per max HP. So beef ring, and these ones you want to have. Kevin, I also always go with. Idle use, also really good, giving you more damage the longer you stand still, and in an end run you mostly stand still, so you want to go with that. I take away the echo shards, because every time, like when the meta right now is that you're running with the XP tome, so you don't really need extra shards. You're going to get to max level either way, so the extra shard is not going to really help you. So take that away, save that spot for other. All the gloves I'm going with, and that is because the gloves are giving like area damage if it hits enemies. So I go with that. I've taken away the golden sneakers. It's not going to help you giving that much more gold. I've taken away the leeching crystal, because there are essential other. It's good if you have the beef ring, of course you can stack it, but there are way better stuff you can stack it with, like the demonic blood and other like this one, the chunk plate, instead of using this. So I'm saving the stack or the item pickups for other items that are better. The credit cards we already talked about, you need that. This one is also bannable. Speaker shields, no need to have that if you don't run it like a Tina or Ninja. Scarf, no meaning to have that. You can ban that as well. The scarf is just giving more damage if you are airborne, and you're not going to be airborne when you're running in an end run. Slurp gloves, as I said, go with all slurp gloves because they're doing an area damage. The mirror thing is also good to have if you have Kevin, because it's giving back damage. Turbo skates, no need. You are going to get extra speed. Speed is essential also, because the more speed you have, the faster you can take yourself around the maps and pick everything. The hardest map to pick everything on is the level is the tier 1. If you want me to do a video for all the tiers, we can go through that, what I think is the best thing to do on all the tiers and to focus on. But speed is also essential to take yourself around the map to get everything. There are 3 items here I don't have. I haven't unlocked them because I've been lazy, because it's killing enemies with a lot of damage stuff like. But I know that these 3 are not meta right now, so we can wait with them. Shadow and Knowledge, XP shards now slice through enemies, dealing damage as they pass. This is pretty good, like you getting extra damage per XP shards you are picking up. So, and you're gonna get a lot of XP shards, especially if you run that with the magnet, because the magnet is sucking in all the XP all the time in an end run, and you just give me more damage, so it's good. Toxic Barrel, also essential, because if you run Toxic Barrel, stack this one, you have Kevin, it's gonna point out a lot of poison all the time. Eagle Claw, don't need to do, it's airborne damage, you're not gonna be in air. Gamer Goggles, do not need to go with that as well, because when you are getting lower HP in an end run, you're probably gonna die, because they are hurting a lot, and the thing you're going for is that they are not gonna hurt you at all. So this is no meaning to have. This we talked about. The Ghost, no need to have. It's just it's just basically moving out more damage the more you move, and in the end run you're mostly gonna stand still. Either use really good. When I've been running with this one, also stacked it's been high up in the damage area, because it's a thing that also giving more damage, it's exploding and gives damage to an area of enemies. And the Curse Grab is I usually go with. It's giving a 10% extra difficulty. It's not essential. If you want to save it to build more damage, I would say take that away, because you can take that away. But in the beginning it gives you more difficulty and more XP, but you're basically gonna get that from the tome, Curse Tome. So I would take that away. Oh, sorry, that one. All the legendary items, I will say, most of them are really good. The Warudo, let's go for the first one. This one is giving you a chance to proc on hit effects, like giving you extra hit effects. Good one to have, because it's giving you more effects on your proc. Also the Warudo, I love this one, because when you are running in a tier 3 run before you go into the last boss, if you have this 1 or 2 or stacked of a couple of them, when the enemies have hit you and you go into a certain low position of health, it's gonna freeze time. Then you know that, okay, now it's time for me to move into the last boss. So when they sit, I usually get, okay, I go as long as I can on tier 3 to get as much kills, to open as many boxes as I can. But when I come to a position where they hit me and I lose that much health, this one like warned me that, okay, they're doing too much damage. When that goes, I go into the last boss, kill him, and then I do the end run in the last boss area. Big Bonk is also good. It's dealing 20x damage when it hits enemies, so I will basically go with that. Spicy Meatball also, it's an area damage thing. When you're running Noel, you want everything that has with ice. Everything that has with ice, so you're running with that one. Giant Fork is also essential. It's giving you a crit damage, a lot more crit damage when that is hitting. Power Gloves, the same as the other gloves, is doing area damage, you go with that. This one I don't want to go with, because it's a lightning when hitting minions, and it can stun enemies, but it will not be essential and not be good in an end run, so I'll take this away and save it for all the other thing. Shank Plate, really good. It gives you lifesteal. Also, it's overheal, so you get like more health. So if you run in this one with the beef ring, you get it's stacking up a lot more damage. So the Shank Plate is really good. Dragonfire also really good. It's doing area damage, so I would go with that. Magnet also essential, because when you're standing still and you have idle use, as fast as you're moving, you will lose damage. So the magnet is helping you drag in all the XP to level up all the time, even without moving, so you don't need to destroy the damage from this one. Holy Book, really good. It's giving you more HP for the beef ring. It's giving you regen, but all the healing, if you have Kevin, all the healing will now damage to nearby enemies. So this run with Kevin goes very well. These two, no point. This energy core, it does way too less damage. So I take that away. The speed boy, it doesn't help you. When you get to that point where you're getting hit, it's only slow down time, but the enemies will kill you. This one is freezing time, so this one will not do, the enemy will not be able to kill you. So I take this one and focus on this one instead. Anvil, essential. If you find a merchant, a golden merchant, and you can buy this in like a first run, that's really good, because this is basically giving you a half extra upgrade of all the weapons when you're leveling up. So this is essential to have. Soul Harvester, really good. It's per enemy you killed, it's summon out 2 homing souls that is doing pretty good damage. So this one is good. It's also good to stack this one. Joe's Dagger, also good to stack, because you're getting increased damage per every execute that you do. With that, stacking that up, you can increase your damage a lot. So yeah, I will go with that. The Bloody Cleaver, it's now lifesteal, so it triggers a Bloodmark stack. It's really good to bosses, but I will not stack this one. You can ban this in an end run or take it away fully. Because it doesn't really help you that much in an end run. It's doing a lot in tier 3 up to the last bosses, but that's it, and the last boss. But after that, it's no meaning to have it, because you will kill the enemy so fast, it's not going to be able to stack up anything. So I would take that away. So anyway, thank you everyone so much to watch this video. Be sure to follow and subscribe to me, and whatever you want to see, if how to unlock a item, how to run like the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, or what kind of tips or tricks you want, just write in the comments and I will check into it, and maybe see a video in the future. So take care, bye.